Most people believe Kaun, directed by Ram Gopal Verma, is a twist thriller or a serial killer reveal film. That belief itself is a proof that the film worked on you. Because Kaun is not about who the killer is, it's about who you believed and why. This film is not about murder, this film is about your threat perception, about how many red flags will you ignore just because someone sounds polite, about how many truths you will reject just because someone feels socially off, about how easily fear chooses a face. From the very beginning, Kaun removes the safety net that most horror films provide. There's no ghost, no ritual, no haunted backstory, no mythology to cling to, no external monster, no rules. The film somehow refuses to tell you what the threat looks like. It doesn't even tell you if a threat exists. Instead, it tells you something far more disturbing. Fear, the fear itself. The house is the first lie you accept. It looks like a location, but it's not. It's a psychological enclosure. There's no clear geography, no special orientation, no sense of mastery. Rooms feel endless, exits feel unreliable, doors never mean safety. The camera never gives you a clean map because control does not belong to the viewer, it belongs to the person inside. The only thing happening outside the house is the rain. The rain never stops, not for atmosphere, not for mood, but to erase the outside world. Rain in Kaun acts as a wall. It seals the film inward. Or maybe to remind you there's no help coming. There's no escape worth imagining. All that exists is behavior. And then the film commits its most dangerous act. It gives you silence. There is no guiding background music, no emotional instruction manual, no cue telling you when to be scared or when to relax. Silence stretches long enough for your instincts to step forward. Most horror films manage your fear. Con abandons you with it. And fear biologically needs a face. And that face becomes Sameer Poonawala. Sameer doesn't threaten, he doesn't stalk, he doesn't manipulate. But what he does is far more unforgivable. He violates social rhythm, he over explains, he doesn't respect emotional distance. All in all, he leaks anxiety, his tone doesn't match the moment, his presence feels wrong. And that's enough because the human brain doesn't detect evil, it detects unpredictability. We evolved to fear broken patterns, emotional mismatch, nervous energy, high cortisol leaking through speech and posture. Sameer triggers the amygdala, not logic. He feels dangerous, so we decide he is dangerous. The film never lies about him. He never lies either. He never plans, never escalates, never controls the space. Even the infamous cat kick isn't cruelty, it's a startled response, stress discharge, an impulse leak. And as we know, psychopaths don't leak, they stay smooth. Which is why Urmila feels safe. Urmila's character is coded as vulnerable, soft, victim like, but not because she performs fear well. She performs regulation. Her emotions are flat, consistent, controlled. She never panics. She never decomposes after violence. She resets instantly. That's not acting exaggeration, that's biological accuracy. High functioning psychopaths don't appear chaotic. They stay below the threat thresholds. They let you finish their innocence for them. Calmness feels like safety because our nervous system mistakes emotional consistency for moral goodness. Predators survive by understanding this, and quietly catching all of this unfold is something the film never treats as innocent. The cat. The cat is not a moral compass. It is not detecting evil. Animals do not sense morality. They sense anxiety. Sameer is anxious. The cat reacts. Whereas Urmila is internally flat, controlled. The cat remains calm. The audience reads this backward and feels validated. And then the cat dies. quietly, without necessity, without advantage. Death is not plot. It's diagnosis. Cruelty without instrumental gain is one of the clearest markers of psychopathy. The cat posed no threat, offered no control, served no purpose. Its death is the film's confession, delivered so softly that most of us, including me, missed it. By the time fake policemen arrive, you are already trapped inside your own assumptions. Uniforms equal authority, authority equals safety. The film doesn't challenge this belief with dialogue. It simply watches you hold it, and then it kills them instantly. By the end, there is no catharsis, no justice speech, no moral cleanup. The film doesn't punish Urmila. It punishes your certainty. That emptiness you feel isn't dissatisfaction, it's exposure. Because Kaun is a satire, not comedy, but cognitive satire. It humiliates the viewers silently. It mocks thrillers, profiling culture, gender assumptions, authority myths, and most brutally, your confidence in your own intuition. Bad twist films want applause. They want you to feel smart. They change characters and explain themselves. Con keeps behavior constant and removes comfort. And the final truth the film leaves you with, which is deeply uncomfortable. Humans don't detect evil, they detect unpredictability. So awkward feels dangerous and calm feels safe. And psychopaths exploit that better than anyone else. Pawn doesn't reveal the killer, it reveals how badly we want danger to look obvious.